Hello guys and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm Heather and I love all things makeup related. And today, there's also a dog in the room that apparently likes to sigh dramatically in case you hear any of that. Today we are going to be doing the If I Can Only Keep 10 Palettes challenge. This is in collaboration with Kerry, who is a wonderful human being. We've seen Missa from Make Me Up Missa and Angelica from Angelica Nyqvist do this challenge, and she messaged me the other day saying, shall we do it as a collab? And obviously I was in. So I want to know, what would you keep if you could only keep 10 palettes? And I'm wondering if any of these are going to be a surprise to you. If you're familiar with this channel, I'm going to guess and say not, but you never know. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so first up, and these are in no particular order, I've organised them by brand rather than preference because I can't pick. It's like trying to pick your favourite child. You just don't do it. Don't do it. Anyway, the first one, I don't think anyone's going to be surprised. I have it on my face today. And I am honestly, no judging, debating picking up a second one on Black Friday because the thought of one of these colours leaving my life makes me very, very sad. Giant Wolf's palette by Odin's Eye and Annette's Makeup Corner. I mean, look at how, let's not show my chin, look at how beautiful this colour story is, and these multi-chromes, like, I'm going to swatch them because I got to, like, this one especially. If this one left my life, I would be very, very sad. And they're just beautiful shades. This one's more of a topper, but how can you not want this in your life? And the thought of not having it anymore? No. Makes me very sad. I lost my makeup wipe. It will have to do. Yes, that's the first one. The second one is a relatively new brand to me. I say relatively. This is the only product I have from them so far. I am planning on getting more. Is Meet Me in the Underworld palette by Lois Cosmetics, and this palette actually inspired my Mythology and Makeup series, so thank you very much, Lois, for that one, because I really enjoyed the story behind this one. And if you look at the colour story, how beautiful is that? It's got greens, it's got gemmy pink, it's got some browns, it's got some nice shimmers, it's got really good black. Both this one and the Giant Wolves have amazing blacks, and they're just so pretty. And I need to pull this one out more often, I know I do, and I need to just stop using the pinks because they're such nice pink, like, I need to use a better word than nice, like, let me clean my hands. Like, not only do you have some amazing shimmers, but the mattes are just so buttery. And Lois is a one-woman show. Like, I'm gonna run out of room in this video to swatch things. Like, for an indie brand, one swipe, come on. Some mainstream brands can't even do that. I just dropped them both, please tell me they're not smashed. But yeah, some mainstream brands can't even do that, and she's doing it, well, she has Gary the Ghost, but she is generally doing it all herself. And just amazing. Now, The next one, a bit more, I call it a neutral palette. Jade will disagree with me because she doesn't see it as a neutral palette. It's a smoky palette. Natasha Denona Mini Xenon palette. Now, you're going to say, why do you need that? You've got those other blacks. Because this shimmer and these two, amazing. And I just needed just a little palette. This is great for travelling. I took it to Edinburgh with me along with the mini Zendo. Just great, just quick smoky eye. Wonderful. And Natasha Denona quality, and her shadow formula is just amazing. And speaking of Natasha Denona, it was never going anywhere, was it? Ever. Number one, it was a birthday present off the wonderful Jade, who I was just talking about, saying that apparently black palette is not a neutral palette. Anything without colour in to me is a neutral palette. Argue with me all you want, it's fine. And yeah, she bought me this for my birthday, and the colour story, I heard people moaning about this colour story, but not show you my disgusting desk and give you a spoiler. This colour story, like, I've seen someone actually swatch them out and put them in colour story, and people say that there's not enough shades in it. It all makes sense. There's every shade is a corresponding shade. I haven't reorganised mine because that would stress me out. I'll be honest, not having the correct shade names, it would stress me out far too much. And I've noticed that only my Natasha Denona are guaranteed to stay in the boxes. Like my Odin's Eye, if they have a sleeve then they'll stay. My Lois has a sleeve as well, but the Natashas stay in the boxes. Even the lipstick. Don't know why. Don't know. Even the minis, they're all staying in the boxes. Don't know why. The next one, and yet another collab, I apologise, and unfortunately it is not available anymore. Any guesses? I was so and ahhing over buying this for so long, and then I think I was talking to Daniela and Tia about it, and they were like, just get it. Just get it. And oh my god, I'm so glad I did. Like, I really want to try more Kaleidos stuff, like eyeshadows, but like, I'm just going to be swatching Shimmer at you the entire time. Like, what more can I say? I feel like Angelica has quite a similar makeup aesthetic to me, I think, where she likes some depth, she likes some smoky, she likes it colourful and dramatic, and yeah, her, like, some of the colours in the mattes, like, granted it's not my favourite way to open a palette. I'm not mad keen on the packaging, but like, she just knows what she's doing. She should come up with all of the palettes. That's all I'm saying. Her and Annette with all the palettes. All the palettes. Okay, we are halfway through. Any surprises? No? I didn't think so. Next one, you've seen this one when I accidentally showed you the mirror. Another collab. Again, this is another one where I thought, I've got the Carnival XL Pro, I don't need this one, and then I had another look at the colour story. It's a lot more pinky purple than the XL Pro, and yeah, like, it's too big to show you on camera. That's what he said. You're welcome. Yeah, ignore this shade, I dropped something in it. I think it was my phone. But yeah, some of them are more used than others, but you probably just got a really nice view of my chin then, didn't you? Some are more used than others, but it is a wonderful palette, and Jade, I don't think you should get rid of yours. She really does not like the sundown shade because it took her makeup off. Anyway, next one. Same brand. Any idea? It had to be. They work too well together. I couldn't get rid of one and not the other. And it's just so nice. They work so well together. Granted, I'd never used the highlights in here, but I just don't. Next ones. Again, limited edition. I need to stop doing this to you guys. However, while it is in stock, I'm pretty sure it's in stock as I'm filming this. Get this. Get this now. Don't walk, run. Like, Beauty Bay's palettes are amazing. Let me just sort my storage out because my phone's shouting at me. 1 second. Okay, hopefully that's appeased the storage gods for now. And yeah, honestly, Beauty Bay know what they're doing when it comes to formulas. They annoyingly made this and the Book of Magic and actually all of the little 20 pan palettes limited edition, and I'm not entirely sure why, but yeah, it's got, I feel like this is the, I don't want to say the carnivals in small form, but you do have your blues, your greens, your mustardy, your reds. The only thing that's missing is like the pinks and purples, but I have them in the other palettes, so if this was just my collection, I'll be okay. Do I need my full collection? Am I about to have an existential crisis? Help! Kerry, this is your fault. Next one! Again, another limited edition. I Am the Worst. And again by Beauty Bay. Their Christmas release, The Age of Opulence. Now, I know a lot of people thought this was a duplicate to the Book of Magic. It's not. It's warmer toned, deeper, darker, grungier, and I've only picked this one out of the two because it just has all like loads of shades I love. Like, I love teals. It's got some really nice like turquoisey shimmers. It's got some really nice deep berry colours, and again, get this palette. We may have a huge sale on. Get it now. I think it rounds off my mini collection nicely, but it's the one that I don't think again anyone's going to be surprised about. Bright Mattes. Not the Brights, the Bright Mattes. The Bright, I believe, has shimmers in it and it's not as good. But this one, this is my ultimate rainbow palette. And I get mocked for the amount of rainbow palettes that I have. Anytime a rainbow palette comes out, like Jade's just like, you want that, don't you? You want it? Which, to be fair, probably. I mean, it has every shade you would need. It's got really good black, it's got really good white. Sea Mist is one of my favourite shades ever, but you guys know that from my Guess the Palette, don't you? Were you listening? Like, it goes really light, really dark, you have loads of blending out shades. I do wish there was more of a mustard, like you've got a pure yellow and like a chartreuse, but I have a mustard in my wilderness, so I'm okay. And it's just got some I'm going to swatch this again for you. Like, I need to stop going on about this shade. I really do, but it's just so good. And if I thought I could have gotten away with putting my Pastel Roses palettes in here, or well, my Single Shadows palettes in here, let's face it, it's pretty much all Pastel Roses except for maybe H Noir, because America's expensive to ship from, okay? I really want to try some JD Glow and Give Me Glow and etc, etc, even some Cleonid, but they're so expensive. And Pastel Roses is in the UK and their shades are amazing. So if I thought I could have included them in this collection, I would have, but then I thought you guys would tell me for cheating, so they've stayed on the shelf. And yeah, that is my 10 palettes I would keep if I could only keep 10. That would be a terrible title. Are you surprised, Benny? Probably not. And in regards to what I think Kerry's kept, I think she'll have kept the Tahiti, for sure. I think she'll have kept her Tropical Vibes by Ace Beauty. I would be really surprised if she doesn't, because A, it's a brand new palette to her, but B, it's just her colour story all over. Same with the Meet Me in the Underworld. I'll be surprised she doesn't keep that one. I don't know what else. I'm trying to think what else she's got in her collection. I think she'd keep the Nebula too. And the Wilderness. I think we overlap quite a lot. Whereas she goes more green, whereas I go blue. Yeah, those are my guesses. I could be wrong. I haven't watched her video yet. It's not even up yet because she's waiting for me to film, because I've just finished a 12-hour shift. Hence the rather lazy smoky eye. Anyway, it's like nearly 9 o'clock and I have to get this edited. So, if you did like this video, please do give it a like. Let me know what you thought. Were you right? Were you wrong? What do you think of this look? Did I go too dark? Dark lip, dark eyes? Possibly. But my channel. You can't tell you what to do. You can try. Or you can. And yeah, on the plus side, I haven't actually discussed this yet because it's only just been finalised. I have some brilliant news. I'm getting a new job. I'm starting it mid-December and it's more regular hours, not as in like I'm not getting hours, but more of a regular schedule, and hopefully I can film a lot more and be a lot more regular with my schedule. If there's anything you want to see, do let me know. And yeah, please feel free to subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And all of my socials and Patreon will be down in the description box. And don't forget to go and check out Kerry, because she's a wonderful human being. So that's it from me. Thanks. Bye.